On to the next question. Miriam Adele writes, "Hello, Mr. Mustiaki. I'm 15. My dream is to be the best mangaka and creating the best manga ever. But I'm having problems in knowing what happens around me in the manga world. I have the story, the characters, the background, the world, the plot, people to help me, almost everything. But when it comes for me to know anime news like manga companies, I don't know that there is a shonen company. But now, or is it something else? See, I barely know anything about the active life. I try to research for it, but when I read anything, it's like reading Latin written by chicken. No idea of what they are talking about. The question in short is, how can I know better about the manga news and for me to understand what is going on around me, and will it affect my work and process or progress? Sorry. And then she's having a second question, but we'll go into that some later. Um, well, um, read Jamie's blog. That will help.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very active on those things. But it's also being active on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Connect with people. That's the important stuff. Talk to people. Join forums. Search the web.
Yeah.
We all started from knowing nothing. It's not that we
Yeah.
all have a closed community and try to secretly hide information from you, Miriam. But I started with looking things up, self-educate, self-study. When I decided to make manga, I was interested in who were the creators of this manga, and how do you create this, and how are those made, and what tools do you use, where is it from. Um, so I'm looking for questions. I'm looking for answers. I'm asking the question. I'm looking for answers. So asking a lot of questions for yourself, to yourself, and to others will help you get a better knowledge of what is happening. There are probably sites that keep you updated. I don't know. I don't know of them because I don't have the time to look them up. So, but there are probably a lot of sites that will keep you informed of that. And I see Jamie nodding, so maybe she's having a lot of sites. What do you have sites, Jamie?
I recommend social media. That's the best.
Yeah.
You want to find who to follow that tweets about or posts about the news, and it can get a little overwhelming. But most of my information comes from either friends who tell me or from Twitter, just in general.
Yeah.
My favorite person to go to for any kind of news regarding like manga competitions and inside information or just information in general is Deb Aoki, and she has a Twitter that she updates constantly. I don't know how she does it. She's really sweet, really nice. She is really personable as well, like as far as, answering questions. I know she devotes a lot of time to this. She used to write for About.com's manga department, and, now she's doing various things, but her Twitter is at Deb Aoki, A-O-K-I, D-E-B-A-O-K-I. She's a sweetheart. I'll vouch for that. And she's really knowledgeable. She knows her stuff, and she tweets about all kinds of stuff. She retweets, stuff from all the major publishers. Then go and find the major publishers and follow them too. I think Twitter is the best. Twitter is the easiest to follow, and it's easy to get lost in the information when you have a lot of stuff coming at you, but I get most of my good information from there. And also, you want to watch, websites like AnimeNewsNetwork.com. They always get, the latest information for, anything that you might want to know. I mean, they have it right away. They have people on it immediately. They're working around the clock to get any information that people might want to know. So follow, their Twitter feed, follow their webpage, put them into their reader. They have a Facebook as well, but it's not as well monitored as like their Twitter is. So follow their Twitter, follow their website, follow Deb's Twitter, you know. Find people on Facebook that you like. A lot of artists or companies have, websites on Facebook. They have Twitter too. Follow them,
Yeah.
Post them. It's I don't know. I mean, Anime News Network's probably the place you're going to come the closest to having like a constantly updated, comprehensive source of information, but they don't have everything, so find the other people that are in the know and retweet things, find people that are into the genres that you like and tend to tweet about them or write about them a lot. There are plenty of anime review websites as well and blogs that you can follow. So,
Yeah.
just find other people and make friends too. Make friends with these people. Most of them are pretty nice.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. Yeah, and if you viewers have some
mhm.
things, sites that you know of, just
Yeah,
leave it in the
yeah,
comment section. But don't
good.
use the full address because YouTube see it as spam. So just yeah, just type in the name and just add
Yeah.
com or something. But you just post it on the comments if you have suggestions. Um, but to the question if it will affect your work in progress, I don't think so. What do you think, Jamie? I don't think so.
Well, I think if you want to write manga or draw manga, then you have to love manga because it's not easy. It's really, backbreaking, time consuming work. I think that naturally, if you love it, you're going to want to know about it. So if you don't have that drive to have, knowledge, then maybe this isn't the career for you,
Yeah.
And, I mean, will it affect your work? I guess. I mean, I feel more knowledgeable knowing what's going on, even though, there are plenty of things I don't know, but I don't feel that it has any bearing on what I do. I do it because, I have that drive and I want to create. So I don't think it'll really affect your work. It's just, healthy and normal if you love manga to want to know what other people are, and what's
Yeah.
going on,
Well,
what the trends
it will
are,
be
and
handy if
what.
you're if you're making a story that you want to make sure that story isn't already out. If you, I mean,
Yeah,
if you're making a manga that's already out and you're making the same story or something, that would be
yeah.
handy to look that up.
Well, I mean, I don't think that knowing about a story that's already published is necessarily going to mean that you're going to copy it unconsciously or
Yeah,
something like that. But, I mean, I guess, if you're aware of it, at least maybe you can,
work your way
make
around.
sure
Yeah,
that your story isn't accidentally the same but I don't think it's very likely that you're going to create Bleach without ever having read Bleach or that you're going to create Bleach on purpose because you read it. I don't know, maybe.
yeah, but it would be tougher if you like say you never read One Piece and you're suddenly decide, hey, let me create a world of pirates and have special powers or something. I mean, the genre is already
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
and the type is already there. I don't know if
Yeah.
people are looking for the same. You look at Fairy Tale; it's a little bit the same as One Piece, but they took
Yeah, it
a
is.
different approach. Just
Yeah.
probably by knowing that One Piece is out there, just getting inspired by them and working their way around
Sure.
them. You know,
God, the art even looks the same, doesn't it?
yeah, it really looks
Yeah.
similar. Can't believe it. I thought it was the same artist at first.
Yeah. Yeah. They are so alike. I thought, yeah. But I don't know. I don't think he has time to draw anything but One Piece. I don't
Yeah,
know how he does it.
exactly. And then she's got a second question. I create a lot of stories and I draw manga a lot, but I don't read much manga, nor watch them because I don't like the endings much in the few animes I saw. Mostly are sad and not make full sense to me. Will this affect me in my goal to be a manga artist? What do you think, Jamie?
No, what other people write and what you write are totally different. If you want a happy ending, write a happy ending. It's, you don't have to follow the same storylines that everyone else is drawing. I don't think it really matters. And plenty of anime have great, happy endings, and really, really positive or,
Yeah,
endings that make sense. I mean, we're not every anime is Evangelion or Fushigi Yugi where they're like really sad or just really like what just happened.
yeah,
There's plenty of great anime that have a great ending out there. And I don't know. Uh, I don't think it'll affect your goal to watch them or look for ones that you like. If anything, if you find a series you like, maybe it'll make you really excited to go and draw your own.
yeah,
So
exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I can only imagine that if you try to avoid sad things or sad endings, that it will probably try to avoiding that also in your work. And the way I see things, either it's manga or life itself, because it's all a metaphor, I think, is looking at sometimes bad things need to happen to have the good things. You know, it's all sort of yin and yang. But yeah, like your question stated, it's not also it's not always necessary to have a bad ending. I know a lot of anime that have bad endings and leaving me question from what is this? You know, just watching all the episodes, and so I can imagine that. But I would watch a lot more anime. You can look it up, maybe a little bit what animes are interesting, or maybe just get the top best animes out there. But will it affect your work? Maybe, maybe. Who knows? You know, it's for you to find out, I think.
If you like this video, then super smash that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to our How to BAM YouTube channel. It's a great way for staying updated for the latest shows and videos. If you also have a question about making manga that you want to be answered on our show, then send in your email to info@howtobam.com. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter for some great giveaways and prizes.